Hey, good morning, team. It is Tuesday, December 17th. I'm Amy Corr. I'm here with Kevin Van Eck, and we are with our favorite wrap-up duo for the year. Here we are on the steps again.
Wrap-up duo, crisscross. I'm Chris, you're Cross.
Okay.
Applesauce.
All right, so we've got a couple of coffee mugs here that are filled. Mike doesn't drink coffee, but whatever you've got at home, fill it up, because we're excited to talk to these two about 2024 and what we see for next year. So let's jump into the next episode, my friends, of Coffee with Amy and Kevin. All right, so we've got a couple burning questions for the year. I'm going to start with you, Mike. Want to ask about 2024, reflecting back, looking at what we accomplished. What are you most proud of? We made it. Yay.
We did make it, and we accomplished a ton in 2024, which is incredibly cool, and we're super proud of many of the accomplishments. But I think the one that absolutely separates from all else is our team and just how incredibly well they handled the changes in our industry with regards to the lawsuit and buyer brokerage. That was, I think, the biggest change, and I've been in the business, it'll be 30 years in April of 2025. And that to me is the biggest change that I've ever experienced in this industry. And when I say our team stepped up, I mean, Kevin and Amy, your team, all the coaching and training, everyone was prepared. And then I'm super proud of our agents because you guys all totally stepped up. You embraced the training, you figured out the talk tracks, and you maintain your commission and you maintain your income, which was the thing that we were most concerned about and the thing that was most important to us. So I am super proud of that accomplishment.
Yeah, good job.
I love it.
Amazing. All right, so second question then, Thad, this is for you. So knowing what's happened in 24 and knowing what you might predict for 25, what are the things that agents need to do? Has it changed? What's new? What do
Nothing
agents
has
need to focus
changed.
on?
You know, when you think about what you're focusing on for the following year, I would argue, think back and say, when did something that worked change? Meaning that what you're really working on is enhancing your relationships and using those relationships to grow more relationships and making them deeper, and then showcasing your value by using the tools. And I would go and spend all of December, all of January in these relationships, yes, having a coffee and yes, connecting, but also weaving in professional, programming into it. So whether that's, an at-home report or some sort of valuation of a home, whether it's reminding people about taxes and property taxes, et cetera, contesting them. There's so many ways that that you can provide professional value. I would begin to provide that professional value in every single relationship you have, including your parents.
I love that.
Yeah.
You know what I like about it is that a lot of things can change in the world, in the industry, but you have control over relationships, right?
Yeah, he who has most relationships wins.
Yeah.
Or she.
Yes. Isn't he, though, in that language supposed to be like
It really should be.
androgynous?
I don't know, it should be she, I think.
Okay,
but,
she who has most relationships wins.
I like
Yes.
It's just my opinion.
7 years ago.
Okay, Abraham.
All right, we are going to ask one last question. I don't know if it's, kind of on everybody's mind, but 2025, what are we going to be looking for? We know something big happened just a week or two ago as it relates to app properties, right? So tell us, Scoop, what do you think? What are you excited for next year?
The number one thing I'm excited for is the buyer book and buyer sleeve that will be in everybody's office in January, by the end of January, and I think that is a giant point of differentiation. And I'm excited because of the recent change for the adoption and leaning in of our tools and Christie's International Real Estate. I think that we are going to continue to grow market share, that you guys are going to continue to grow your volume, and I predict the market will be up anywhere between 8 and 15% in volume, and I think you'll take the majority of it. I think the professional office like ours right now, it's very difficult to compete against, and you guys are going to win. You lean in, you listen to these guys, you apply the tools, you will be a winner.
All right, I want the market up. What is it, 8 to 15%?
Yeah, but it's not going to be, it's not like an interest, we're not going to see much of an interest rate reduction anymore, so it's just going to continue to slowly, grow.
But I
And
just think
10%
even
is a
from
lot.
inventory, I just think,
Yeah.
are we going to see more
Yes.
inventory in the market?
Yes,
That's
more people will
exciting.
eventually have to move, and they're going to take advantage of the spring market. This spring market will be bigger than last spring market, but it's not that inflection point that you're going to see had you had mortgages in the 5s. I don't think we're going to have much mortgage fluctuation for the next, could be 18 months to 2.5 years. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to sell more real estate every year.
Yeah.
And something you two have always said too, if the market's up 8 to 15%, you can actually beat that if you utilize all the tools and resources.
Yes, and also you lean in and you increase your average sales price. When people talk about selling more houses, I would argue that you make more if you increase your average sales price. And also if you charge more. If you stick with the script and you charge the full 3% or 3.5% on listing or 3% on the buy side, oftentimes you're making anywhere from 20 to 40% more per transaction.
Yeah, exciting. Any final thoughts from you, Michael?
No, I agree with that. And for me, I'm most excited about the market in 2025. We've had a couple of, I would say, reasonably tough years, and we're poised for some great growth in 2025. And I agree, I don't think anyone is better positioned to take advantage of it than our team. So I'm super excited for all of you because I think there's tremendous opportunity out there, and if you continue to embrace everything that our team is doing for you, you're going to crush it in 2025.
All
Nice
right.
words.
From-
You look
from-
great with your
from
longer
Michael.
hair.
I
You're
know.
like a sage. Mike's my sage.
Oh my gosh.
That's it when I got my
Amy's
haircut
my
short.
muse.
That's it when I got my haircut too short. I look like Elmer Fudd. So I'm trying
With
to.
the plaid shirt
It's
and the
all a
overalls on the
balance.
weekend. You don't see him on Saturdays.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Wading boots.
on that note, thank you for joining us on the stairs this morning. We appreciate all of you. We hope you have a great week, great holiday season, and until we see you next time, remember, does everybody know what to say?
Goodbye.
You got this.
You got this.
Yes, thank you.
Now we know what to say. Guys, have a great holiday season, and we will see you soon. And get ready to be busy.
Yeah.